you with if you like had an idea of why she was calling, or so you guys don't really connect much at all. Okay. Um, so then I guess getting your comfort level a little bit, it's sounding like she just wants to know if you're coming or not, which I can leave it very much baseline at that. Like, yes, we had our session today, and that's it. And then not say anything else. How do you feel about that?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Because I want you to feel safe. Like you can say things here. That's why I'm being transparent that she is calling me. I just have never had that happen before. Like somebody be so adamant about calling. I was like, who is she? What is going on? So if you're okay with that, that'll be our plan moving forward. That when if she calls, I'll say if you came to session or not, or that if we had our session or not. But then I won't say anything else. Then I'll just leave it at that. Are you comfortable with that? Are you okay with that? Okay, cool. And then if anything, you are going on the ultimate ninja field trip for having amazing attendance, and you have turned in a field trip, you have a field trip form signed by your guardians and your teachers with permission to go. If you are in the ninth and 10th grade group, you can please come down to door one near the front office. If you have any questions, have your teacher contact us in English. Also, teachers, the list is emailed out to you. Again, if you have any questions, please text or email in English. Thank you. Okay. Are you doing that at all? I know you're not. But, I didn't know if they were doing a later group. Okay, that'll be our plan moving forward then, if you're cool with that. That I'll just speak on attendance and then I won't tell her really much else. If that ever changes, if she reaches out, if she talks to you at all, and that changes from your perspective, it's not hers. She's not my client. I don't care what she thinks. You're my client. But if that ever changes for you, like you want me to maybe say this or that, we can talk about that each session of like, if she calls, you can disclose this, and like, I'll literally state word for word what I'll tell her. Does that sound good? All right. Cool. I think that was all the housekeeping stuff. Did you have anything like off the top of your head that you wanted to talk about today? Anything that's been going on?
No.
No? Alright. Do you have an idea of why you're in therapy? Like, did you ask for it at all? No. Was this a CPS thing? Like,
I don't know.
okay. I'm gathering that it probably was. Like, it was part of, um, the plan that they made was, like, part of this plan was getting you connected with a therapist. So, with that in mind, what are your thoughts on that?
Don't have any.
No. Do you want to be in therapy?
I don't know.
So you don't not want to be in it, just maybe don't know the full benefits of it. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you kind of have an idea of like what therapy is?
No, not really.
No. If you had to guess, what would you say?
Uh, just talk about things and like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at its core, that's basically what it's got. I always like to highlight too that this is your space and this is your time to talk about anything that you need to talk about. Even though, you may be here because CPS has contracted all these things to happen and that's why you're here, we don't have to talk about what CPS wants us to talk about, or if they want us to talk about anything, or we don't have to talk about even what's connected to why CPS is involved if you don't want to talk about that. Like, this is your time to talk about anything that you would like to talk about, and anything that's bothering you, anything that's the opposite, that's like you're super excited about, that you want to process through, any goals that you make for yourself that you want to work on, and we can talk about any of those things. My role as a therapist is to be another supporter in your corner, to support you in your goals and desires. So that's kind of my view. Any questions or concerns about that? With that being said, how do you feel with that? Like, do you feel like that would be beneficial?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Well, talking about goals, what are some things that you're hoping to accomplish, short term or long term? Anything?
What do you mean by like in school or outside of school?
Anything, whichever one that you choose.
Uh,
You can do in school. I'm not part, I guess I should explain that too. I'm not part of the school staff at all, even though my office is here. I am, and I'm the therapist for Shortridge. I am actually employed through community, like the hospital community. Um, they just have a school-based team, so our offices are here. So I'm not part of the school staff. I don't have any obligation to the school. I'm never disciplinary action. Like, if I ever am in those types of meetings, it's to be an advocate for you and to support you. I'm never part of disciplinary action. I don't make school decisions. Um, I can't be an advocate for you in the school. That's why I'm here. But just to clarify that too. So if you have school goals, sure, that, or
uh,
outside of school.
no, I don't have no school goals and stuff.
Okay. What about outside of school?
Uh, yeah, kind of, yeah. A lot, I guess.
Yeah. What are some goals outside of school?
Um, uh, becoming like a YouTuber or something like that. Yeah.
Becoming a YouTuber?
Mhm.
Alright. That's cool. Have you done things to get that started, or is that kind
No,
of just a future goal?
it's like a future goal.
Mm-hmm. What kind of YouTuber do you want to be?
Like a Roblox content. Yeah, Roblox.
You said Roblox?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you do specific games on Roblox?
Yeah, any that games that I like to play on Roblox. It
Mm-hmm.
does. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Do you play a lot of Roblox now? What's your top game right now?
Blocks fruits.
Block shoots?
Blocks fruits.
Blocks fruits.
Yeah.
Alright. I've a big one that I've heard is Dress to Impress.
Oh.
I heard I had a whole. I'm at the middle school. I'm at Brattleboro Middle School on Thursdays. I'm here every day, but Thursdays I'm at Brattleboro Middle School. And a lot of my sixth graders play Dress to Impress, and they were telling me about the glitch that was happening. That their nail tech was like trapped, like locked up in the basement. Dress to Impress, and they were like, they had to like find, like, you had to code it a special way to like go into the basement of Dress to Impress, and then they literally had the nail tech like jailed down there, and they were like starving her and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of that? I was like, what is going on? My sixth graders are telling me this. I was concerned.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alright, so you want to be a Roblox YouTube
YouTuber. Yes.
creator? That's slid. Anything else? You said you have a lot of goals.
Oh no, that was it.
That was a big one. Yeah. Do you post Roblox videos now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are they doing now?
Decent. Okay. Something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you follow any other creators?
Uh,
Who's like your favorite?
Myself.
Yeah, but that's a valid answer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's really hard though.
To the game?
No, just like YouTube basically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about
Uh, think of editing and then think about a video to make and thumbnail.
it? Mhm.
So yeah,
How often do you post?
starting to post every day now.
Alright. Yeah, that can be time consuming.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm assuming consistency is a big key
Yeah.
to building.
Yes. That's the.
How's it been posting every day?
What do
How long have you been doing that?
what do you mean?
How long have you been posting every day?
I started last week.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a bit newer.
Yes.
How have you been doing with keeping up with it?
Um, decent, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Mm.
It's awesome that you have the skill set to be able to make that goal and keep up with it so far.
Yeah.
And you live with dad and uncle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that going?
It's okay.
Alright.
But yeah, like by the end of this month, hopefully I'll get like another subscribers.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
your goals? Do you have like a number that you're trying to
Right now, my goal is to hit 4K.
hit? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many do you have right now?
3,000 and 3,700.
Okay, that's a reasonable goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. So you're trying to get a little, about set 300 more followers by the end of the month?
Mhm.
That's a reasonable goal.
So yeah. Plus, I'm making money too, so it's yeah.
You're already making money off
Yeah.
it? Pretty cool.
Wait, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna challenge. I want to see what can I make in a month. Wait, can I like how much money I can make in a month? So to see how much can I average to see if it can really give me to see what I can do with it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause in January I made like $33, and that's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Have you made money since January?
No, cause I haven't did my verification, but I just did it last week and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So yeah.
How does all that work? Like, do you have to like get an ID and
Yes.
verify?
No,
Or
you have to get an ID,
yeah.
and yeah, yes.
Are you driving?
No.
No. So are you able to just go get like a state ID?
No, you have to be 18 to do it. So I asked one of my mentor to do it for me.
Okay. Mentor through
Hmm?
what do you have it? Who do you have a mentor through?
My boss. I have it like he's a he's a sign language teacher. So I asked him if he can help me do it, and he said yeah.
Sign language here?
No,
Oh,
Ben Davis.
oh, okay. How do you have connections with India?
I don't. I just know him.
Oh, I didn't know if you were like part of Elevate or Dream Alive or something.
No.
That's cool that you have that connection.
Yeah. Wait, was you here last week?
Was I here last week?
Yeah.
Um, I had an emergency in the morning though at the middle school. I did hear that you came down, which I appreciate you.
Wait, was it supposed to be last week or this week?
It was supposed to be last week.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it was supposed to be last week. You were right. I heard that you would come down. They told me at the end of the day, but I had an emergency over at middle school, so I was here a little later on Wednesday. Yeah. But do you like this 9 o'clock Wednesday mornings?
yeah.
Yeah, we can keep that. Do you, we have a couple of options. We can do weekly, and if you would like, we can also do every other week. What do you think that you would prefer?
Weekly?
You would prefer weekly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can do that. 9 o'clock on Wednesdays. Actually, let me put that in real quick. So then, nobody
What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Yeah.
I also, I have games and things. I have bracelets. I typically have my glass beads as well. Those are just like the fun plastic ones. I have nice glass beads, but I'm making a craft at home and I took them home and I forgot to ring them back
Mm.
because glass beads are expensive.
It's very good.
I was buying a whole bunch just
Oh.
at home and
Mm.
okay. And my schedule. Alright. Next week, 9 a.m. Yep, and you are free to, I know I probably confused you last week, so I'm sorry about that. But you are free to come just straight here if you would like. You don't always have to go to the classroom in here. If you do get marked unexcused, let me know and we can get that fixed because when you see me, it's kind of like going to a doctor's appointment, like it's excused.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So you should never be marked unexcused or tardy.
Yeah.
And then while we're on logistics too, we can talk about, is it okay if we talk about summer real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I don't go away during the summer, I'm still here. We can still see each other, we can see each other weekly, we can see each other whatever fits best.
How?
So, great question. I'm seeing this week if I can actually secure here or not, if I can be here or not this summer. There's a good chance I won't be able to be here this summer. However, I won't put that because the 23rd now, their last day. So
Yes.
I
Yeah.
put us through the last week of school that we have Wednesday mornings at 9. Summer though, I don't go away. We have a couple different options, and that's what I want to talk to you about. We can always do individual therapy. I'm seeing about getting a location. I'm hoping that I can stay here,
Oh.
but also there's virtual options too. If I don't have a physical space, we can always meet virtually. So that's one option. That I'll keep for anybody. There's also a lot of my short ridge kids, almost everybody has a weekly individual appointment. So I don't want to take that away from you guys in the summer, if that's what you guys are used to. So individual is an option. Still trying to figure out physical or virtual. I'm hoping to run some groups in the summer. They'll be specified on either like a problem focus, like everybody's kind of working through some of the same things, or a diagnosis focus, something like that. Like it'll be focused, so it'll just be like a random group. It'll be
But how long would it be? Would it still be an hour and stuff or no?
for the group. group?
Yeah.
It depends on the group. It'll probably range between 45 minutes and an hour. Yeah. And then, so that's always an option. And then also our school-based team, we run a program in the summer. This is why I'm asking you, because I'm trying to get an idea from everybody if they're interested or not, so I know how many days I'm gonna do. But they run a program in the summer. They run up to 3 days, so 1 to 3 days, and it's a whole bunch of clinicians come together and run like a 9 to 1 day program, and it's a mix of group and individual. And you'll be with other schools, other kids, and Shortridge kids. With that, there's only one other high school on our team, and it's a Phelan High School. So it's a middle school and high school group that we do those programs with. So you don't have to get, if you have a thought of what you would prefer now, that's fine, but also if there's something that you figure out, but that's what I'm looking, those are the options that I'm looking at for summer. Do you have any initial thoughts on that?
Virtual, we could do.
Virtual, you prefer virtual? Yeah. Let me make sure I have one. Virtual individual, would you be interested in groups?
No.
No, okay. And no program with it?
No.
And then last time did I give you my number?
Don't think so.
I'm gonna give you, this is my work cell. So if anything changes, like you're not here on a Wednesday and you wanna cancel, or maybe you're having a hard day and you wanna see if I'm here to see if you can get an extra session in, or anything like that. If anything changes, you have any questions, you're always free to reach out to me. The only thing that I say with this, I do my best to respond back to you on school days, during school hours, if it's outside of that time. Don't always expect a response from me. If there's ever an emergency, if it's emergency during the school day and I'm not responding, you can call our school-based number and they can get you connected to whoever will best fit, either my supervisor or another therapist.